Hi everyone, happening right now at noon, level 3 fire evacuations are in place near Cheney. We have the very latest on the wildfire that's burning in that area. And some evacuees are waking up and spending the afternoon in a shelter that's been set up by the American Red Cross.
We plan on taking care of any type of situation.
That's the Red Cross for you, where people are finding shelter for every member of their family.
And we're going to take you outside, talk increased fire danger as we move through the week as temperatures stay well above normal.
We do begin this afternoon at noon with breaking news. Taking a look, a little bit of a plume out there, very light off in the distance as we take a look at the smoke hovering over a growing fire southwest of Spokane. This is the Andrus fire. It has burned at last report at least 300 acres. Welcome to KREM 2 News at noon, everyone. It is good to see you on this Tuesday. I'm Laura Papetti. We do begin with some team coverage this afternoon. First, we have Jeremy Legou monitoring fire danger conditions throughout the area. But we begin with Dana Marie McNichol. She is live in Cheney right now with the very latest on the fire and the Red Cross helping evacuees.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning. And good afternoon. So we're here at the Incident Command Post, Laura, and it's in Cheney Middle School. And I just spoke with Trooper Sevigny about what's going on here. So we have firefighters from all over Washington. I see North Whidbey Island, Skagit Valley, 188. I'm going to step out of the way and show you exactly what's going on so you can kind of see what's going on here. But I have the tents right behind me. This is where firefighters are sleeping tonight that are fighting the fire. We have Spokane Valley Fire Department as their communications post, and then over here is where firefighters are going to be fed once the fire is fought, as well as some showers being set up right now. In terms of what's going on for a shelter, like Laura mentioned earlier before, there is one set up at Medical Lake High School, and I'll tell you that in just a little bit. But of course, evacuations quickly escalated from be ready to leave immediately yesterday for residents of the West Plains as the fire became more intense and widespread. We did speak to a woman who's in the middle of an evacuation zone. She says a fire threatened property 40 years ago, but ultimately stopped short of creating any real damage.
We were lucky then. Hopefully we will be lucky now. Hopefully everybody will be lucky now. We're somewhat prepared. I did not think one thing about clothes or a toothbrush or anything, but our granddaughter did, so she's helped. She's doing pictures right now of things that we would forget.
Now, our crews on scene yesterday saw people walking their horses and getting chickens ready to go. They also spoke with many people who said the most important things they're focusing on right now is other people and animals. Residents with animals or livestock can, of course, bring them to the Spokane County Fairgrounds for shelter. But like I said, an evacuation center is set up at Medical Lake High School for people that need to come, for anyone who needs it. That's set up by the Red Cross. But right now, the Incident Command Center at Cheney Middle School, they're really making an effort to make sure that before the weather shifts, in anticipation of that, more containment lines have been drawn. I just spoke with Trooper Sevigny. He said that fire retardant is being dropped from the air. They're fighting it really aggressively. 188 firefighters really from all over the state of Washington. He said, hey, when we need help, we go over there. When they need help, we need them, they're here. So really working hard to make sure that fire is under control for our residents in our area. But again, text the word fire, 509-448-2000. You could text that, and a lot of information about this fire will be sent directly to your phone. Use it as a resource. Updates from the Red Cross. We're going to be updating our website all day, tracking this very heavily for you to make sure that you have that. Again, fire, 509-448-2000. I'm Dana Marie McNichol reporting live in Cheney Middle School.
Dana Marie, appreciate the update. Right now, level 1, 2, and 3 evacuations are in place surrounding the Andrus fire. The fire is located just southwest of Spokane. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map. More than 200 homes are right now under level 3 evacuations. This is according to the Washington State Department of Natural Resources. Level 3 evacuations are outlined in red. Anyone living in that area should leave now. Level 2 is outlined in orange. Residents in that particular area need to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. And then level 1 is outlined in yellow. The evacuation zone includes West Andrus Road to Grove Road, north to Melville Road, west of the Fairways Golf Course, and south on Thomas Mallon Road. The fire is also threatening some crops, buildings, and areas along Interstate 90, so certainly continuing to track that. State fire assistance is being called in right now to help fight the 300-acre fire, and it is, at last report, 0% contained. Investigators are working to figure out exactly what caused that fire. More than 200 homes and families have been evacuated. Crews have not reported how many buildings may have been damaged. This fire, of course, being fueled by dry vegetation and timber, and there have been some high winds over the course of the day, making a challenging task for many of the crews, as we've been talking about on scene. As of late last night, they started to create a containment line. However, officials say it could really be a couple of days before they make changes to those evacuation levels. We continue to track that fire, but also breaking news about this one. A much larger fire is burning near Wenatchee, called the Batterman Fire. Burning in Douglas County, it has now grown to about 7,900 acres. As of this afternoon, it is about 10% contained. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office says the wind and high temperatures are causing really rapid growth in that fire. It is threatening, at last report, 80 structures. Started on Sunday afternoon. The cause of that fire is still under investigation, and so far, luckily, no injuries have been reported and no structures have been lost. Also, the Red Cross has an emergency shelter on standby at Eastmont High School for any residents who may need help. So thank you to all the firefighters and volunteers taking in animals, those folks with the Red Cross. We appreciate all that you're doing at this time. Taking a live look outside, pretty hazy out there on parts of the region, overlooking Lake Coeur d'Alene. Looks like a nice afternoon. As we take a look, meteorologist Jeremy Legoo is in the Outdoor Weather Center. And Jeremy, you are tracking what's not only warm weather, but continued increase in those temperatures.
Yeah, absolutely, Laura. It is going to be a very hot week yet again across the inland Northwest. Temperatures already on the rise as we head through the day today. And as Laura mentioned, you can see a bit of that haze on the horizon there in Coeur d'Alene. And even if I look out to the east, it's a bit hazy. West, it's a bit hazy. South, it's a similar story. Really, it's all around us when it comes to some of that smoke, and temperatures are on the rise. Earlier this morning, we talked about the potential of being up near 90 degrees by noon, and we are there just about everywhere. Upper 80s in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, and Sandpoint sitting at 82 degrees, while Wenatchee and Moses Lake are already approaching 90. Later on this afternoon, we'll climb up to about 97 degrees under sunny skies. It's going to be hot, it's going to be sunny, and it's going to be hazy. We also have a fire weather watch in place. This runs from midnight tonight until 8 p.m. tomorrow, and that is for increased fire danger during the day on Wednesday. It's 2 rounds. First, in the morning, dry thunderstorms bring the potential of fires starting. And second, in the afternoon, it's high winds bringing the potential for rapid fire spread. I'll have much more on this coming up in your full forecast.
All right, my friend. Tropical Storm Elsa moving fast towards Florida, taking a live look. It is expected to make landfall tonight. We'll have the latest right here on KREM 2 News at noon.